All right.
Some Goku on Goku action finally.
Yeah, our first Goku
Hooray.
decks of the day. At least they're both not blue.
These players are both 4-0.
Wow. So there's 3 4-0s going in.
Yes.
At least 3 4-0s going into this round.
And I think it is just the 3.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah. They're having a great day, for sure. No, the winner of this will pretty much be guaranteed top cut. Top 8.
Goku's pretty good, I hear. Like, he's okay.
If we've seen in the last couple of days here, Goku's pretty okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think he'll be all right.
I'm glad people, like, aren't universally... Like, I'm glad we got to see some more varied matches earlier on.
Right.
I'm still hopeful, fingers crossed, that all of Top Cut tomorrow isn't just Goku mirrors.
Well,
but, you know, we'll find out.
I mean,
there's some Roshi mirrors in there for sure.
Good,
Sure,
like,
yeah. I would love to see that next that make cut.
4.
Yeah.
Broly won that last one.
So yeah, if he wins his next game, he's basically guaranteed cut.
I
have
don't know.
no idea, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know how Tyler's doing. So
Yeah,
I
we
hope
don't have
Clinch is
pairing
still
updates,
doing all right.
sorry.
I mean,
Nick
not
is,
great.
Undefeated. He hasn't played. He hasn't been.
That's
defeated
right.
today.
Yeah, I haven't lost a game today.
Good job.
Nick is hot off of his LCQ performance yesterday,
Yeah.
so he's absolutely running the gauntlet here.
Even more so tomorrow. Like
Yeah, if he can keep
if
going.
he can make it, like 3 full days of tournament is.
It looks like they're about to get going just
Real
as soon as they're
rough.
done shuffling up.
Yeah.
And like we were saying earlier, Nick is one of the repeat players from
Yeah.
Worlds.
Right. So here we go. Round 5. Second to last game of the day.
Yeah. That's right. Wow. It actually. I'm surprised. I kept forgetting we're not doing like top, and it's such a small tournament.
Well, yeah,
It's
exactly.
weird.
It's a restricted entry, so it's not 200 players or whatever.
What is Tim playing? Tim Matau?
Orange Roshi.
Orange Roshi.
Yeah, I don't know the details of his build, but
Nope.
it's probably pretty standard, at least for the most part. Like, there's probably 1 or 2 weird like Tim cards, but
Yeah. If I remember from when I was talking with him yesterday, he might be running Ultimate Sacrifice.
okay,
Shrug? I don't know.
sure.
It could have been a different deck, but I thought
And we're
he
going.
said-
Ruthless Goku first.
Okay.
That's some hand.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that he doesn't have a discard right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word. That's like the hardest part about.
I could see him totally. Yeah, I like taking the initiative against Blue Goku. And that's a hand that you can be aggressive with. Blue Goku doesn't really push stage pressure, so he probably will get away with all those Shattering Leaps without issue. But Tim's hand looks pretty all right too. I believe there's a Kaioken in there, among other things.
So who's got first turn unleash here?
Nobody, but Nick's got like a first turn traditional, like
Ruthless
messed
hand.
up Ruthless
Oh,
hand.
wow.
Yeah, like look at
Yeah.
that.
It's almost
And
forgotten
that-
sometimes that
Sure.
Ruthless can do that.
Yeah, and that Shattering Leap hit. So
Okay, wow.
No, for
Tim
sec-
did pull dig. It looks like, which
I
I
had
think,
a heart attack for a second and thought the stream froze, but they were just sitting so
Yeah.
still.
There's-
which I think is one of the
Panic
only
attack.
stage pressure cards that Blue Goku would run. Like,
Not a ton.
yeah, but he's got the block for it, which is like, at the very least, it sucks up. Like that was a card he could have mastered away for even more attacks.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Shattering number 2.
Yep. Youch.
It's almost a breath of fresh air to see a deck do it this way.
Sure, just like a traditional.
This is
I'm
how
actually
you
just
beat
performing
them.
attacks,
I'll
not
punch
like
you real hard.
cycling a million cards over
Guys, guess what?
forever.
After that 80-hour nap or Roshi trigger last turn,
Yeah.
yee. Get slid.
Tim also a last chance qualifier from yesterday. So these are
Yes.
both players are both just absolutely crushing it this weekend.
I'm a little surprised he didn't Kaioken there to save some damage.
Yeah. At some point, you got to Kaioken first stages. I'm wondering if he's just trying to wait it out, play something else in his hand.
Either that or discard the
Right, discarding the neck beam for
discarding the
mastery
neck beam
seems
to
like
mastery
a
would have
smart play.
also been fine.
That'll basically dodge an entire attack.
Yeah, like I guess he wanted to cover up the Shattering Leap, which is the other way to attempt to push damage this turn, but
Mastery for the left shot. What is that card's name? The card he just Ruthless played with the mastery.
Static Shot.
Static shot. I don't know why I thought. I don't know. There's too many left cards now.
Oh, and in fact, he banished it because I forgot Slide Kick banishes from the top of discard.
Yeah,
so.
he took away the shadow.
Yeah, that's
Leap and
fine.
the
That's-
thing with slide.
I take it all back. That's a solid play. Because that he didn't even need to hit confirm it. Like, he just knew it would be banished. Good deal. I forgot that card did that.
Going up.
Yeah, Goku to 2. So even though Nick has poked damage this turn, which is definitely good, being a level higher is so beneficial that I'd say Tim will probably be ahead just in game state by the end of the turn if he's the only one who's gained a level, which seems very plausible.
I don't know how much more. Yeah, I don't think Nick really has much else he can do.
Goku for a confront.
Probably just getting rid of the last card, which I believe is a tandem attack. Unless he mastered that. I didn't actually.
I mean, if I were Tim, I'd probably just mastery anyway to fish for something. I mean, or he could neck beam for just straight damage. That's fine too. I don't hate either of those things. I would definitely hold the confront till next turn.
Yeah. On some level, you consider holding the neck beam in case he starts doing weird level stuff next turn. But I like this. Confrontation's just as safe.
He digged. He dug.
Yep. Keep taking it.
See, it does more damage than that. Keep going. There we go. Oh, okay. Might miss that crit. He did miss that crit.
Yeah.
That could come back to him.
It might, yeah, honestly.
Ruthless likes to.
2 anger is way more than 1 anger. Confront, betrayal, smug punch, and something else.
Yeah.
It's a totally okay, like, boring, middle of the road hand.
It's not the hand he really wanted to explode out of this game.
It doesn't have an Unleashed or Kaioken in it.
Right. Or Terror.
Or Terror, right. Piles, check out his options.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Kamehameha back. Yeah, that passes just fine. Like, I'm not sure. You would have pushed a tiny bit of damage by entering.
You don't want to go into
not worth the risk.
Right, you don't want to go into that fight with that hand. With what could happen?
Yeah.
Especially the way we've seen games go lately.
Tandem.
Heel kick, tandem attack.
And thumb.
Red thumb.
Red thumb.
We had a literal hand cam earlier. He just like had his
some other shit.
Of his palm in the front of it. Fun time. He's keeping the heel kick.
Looks like it.
Or no, heel kick's in his hand.
Looks like Red Energy Blast is the other one. These probably have the same train of thought as you don't want to enter into the Unleashed game without an Unleashed.
The other danger there is you're just letting them. You're letting them draw the same number of cards as you. If you take the initiative, you still might be able to thump them out. Like it's the same random peel of 3 cards either way, right?
But if they come into you next turn, maybe you'll peel your 3 new cards and get what you're looking for.
Well, there's our first Unleash of the game.
Found it.
Tandem Blast.
Couple of blocks.
Hold on, the confrontation really paid off here.
Yeah, no kidding. Nothing at level 1.
Yep, that tandem attack's not gonna. He's got the 2 anger.
Yeah, he does have the 2 anger, so he could shit off events this turn.
Right, he could even return on that, and I think he absolutely would to just turn off Unleashed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do for certain.
He has 2 anger.
And being in Tim's position, I would still get rid of the Unleashed. Like with tandem, I would take the tandem, even despite does he have a time?
Yes.
Yeah. I would get rid of the Unleashed anyway.
Yeah, playing the long game here.
Writing some notes, not a bad idea.
Yeah, sure.
Handful of blocks, an attack, and an Unleashed.
Yep.
That's what you do.
And then, like Kyle said, I really like returning with Tandem Blast here, just to offset the theoretical threat of.
It's also the only action in his hand.
Yeah.
I mean, he could mastery for a heel kick. A
lot of different things, yeah.
And just like summon up a different attack, but yeah, this is safer.
Makes the play to just kind of lock out of this turn.
Yeah.
And also lock out the time.
Yeah.
I'll plink for a tiny chunk. And then that's probably most of the damage that's going to be done this combat.
Yeah.
Because Nick's hand is pretty defensive, oddly enough. He used the guard as a block.
Whoa.
What?
I mean, he saw his hand. He knows that's as bad as it's going to get.
Sure.
Of course, he could play it again if he really wanted to.
That is true.
That's interesting that he wanted to protect 4 life cards that badly.
Right.
I probably would have still just taken it and then mastered to try to fish for aggression, but...
Yeah, I'm depending on what else is in his hand here.
Yep. It's happening again.
Mastering for just a tiny bit of raw damage.
Yeah, say.
There it was.
One
You did it.
card. So that's all it would have taken the other time, too.
Okay.
Held on to time. Oh, Flurry of Blows is what he had.
Seen a lot of flurry of blows, but I've yet to see it actually do anything.
I don't think I've seen one played.
He
Right,
couldn't actually perform that this turn.
That turn, sure,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Gotta
we're waiting to see the Kamehameha
kick,
into the flurry of
static
blows,
shot,
and I just don't think it happens that
sphere,
often.
and
He got a
just
sphere.
stop.
I bet he holds that sphere for as long as he can.
I mean, entering. You could enter now, maybe. Got a red card on top. He's gonna, unless Tim draws like
Static
an
shot
Unleashed or
for
something.
unendurable damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
The
He's
darkest timeline here is going to be if he plays the static shot, spheres his time, and then Tim drops an Unleashed.
Yeah.
I thought he did. They're asking whether he powered up or not.
No, I don't think. No, he did. He was at 3.
Yeah, he was at 3. He's at 5 now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he powered
He
up.
did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, what'd you
We're
draw?
good.
Yeah, friendly new card.
I like leading on that just to protect the stages in case Tim throws another like dig or whatever.
Yeah. And Tim did not draw an Unleashed, so
Yeah, even that, like, I would have at least considered letting the time fly. That's how dangerous.
Right.
That's how dangerous Unleashed is.
ultimately that's what I would have done too. Is just sphere the time, take this damage, but in the back of his head, he knows it's a possibility. And even right now, he doesn't know that it's not coming, so he's wetting his pants a little. So there's
Bunch
that
of damage.
Kamehameha.
Unleashed number 2. Or I guess that's still 1 since they
And
went
he
back to the
crit
deck.
Jaeger this time.
Yeah. And Tim took 1 as damage too off of that static shot. Yeah,
Leverage is pretty good, I hear.
Of course,
Oh man, that's real gross.
Yeah, not a loser among those 3.
Although at the very least, if he doesn't give him the guard, he won't be able to mastery the guard away this turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he can draw into it, but
Yeah. Arm blast is the right choice, as
Yeah, I
painful as
agree.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and like you said, none of those were good options. But that's the best one I think he could have given him.
I'm a little upset he's not running the Bobbity Saga on the blue leverage.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised at all to maybe see him pitch the arm blast right now. Or okay,
The
that's
Smug
fine
Punch,
too.
yeah. I maybe wouldn't have hated seeing Smug Punch just attach
Oh, sure.
and then
To
feed
jump to
Unleash
4
later,
on
right.
the next unleash that could hit the table.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's trying to fuel his own game and also protect himself by keeping Arm Blast in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what his bottom card is.
Oh, did he mastery that?
Looks like
Those
Dig.
dig. That's pretty good.
Mm.
Tim contemplating his next move. I still really like holding the confrontation for like a fresh new turn.
Yeah. I think he's really thinking about it because he keeps like trying to put. Like,
Yeah, he's.
Nick's already done
Evaluating
some
his
stuff
options.
and passed.
Yeah.
And if Nick had an Unleashed,
He's
you would have
got
seen it by
blocks
now.
in hand. That's all Nick's got.
Right.
Or I guess he's got a mule
Yeah, we're
kick.
passing out.
That's
I like
fine.
this.
Yeah, I like that. That's a very defensive play. I like that a lot. Like, he could have been a little greedy and thrown the arm cannon, which ultimately wouldn't have been like a game-breaking thing. But I really like taking the Nick
got
passed
another-
into him.
I've got an opportunity to get out of
Yeah,
this.
Nick passed into him and he took that initiative to get the turn over with.
Yep.
Confrontation, another leverage, I believe.
Yep. Blue guard.
Another two confrontations
All right.
and a guard. Yeah,
That's a weird hand.
That is a
And
weird
then
hand.
right.
It's such a hard hand to decide what to do with because
Yeah.
you can enter and accomplish nothing, or you can pass and feel bad for getting rid of all those good cards.
And that dig at the bottom. If we're talking about really going off, I super wouldn't hate fishing up that dig, and if it hits, like having Tim level to push himself ultimately to 4 by the end of the turn, maybe. That'd be a bold play.
He's doing something.
I'm not
here.
sure if it would be the
Start
right
with the
move, but he's got 2 confrontations, so
Another very strange hand with only
A
one attack in it.
Yeah, like jeez.
I think this is the most blocks I've ever seen a Ruthless deck draw
Right.
in like sequential combats.
Yeah, he can always mastery for 2 more, and I mean he probably will just because all of these attacks.
Right, this is going to be a
And
very
he's-
nothing combat.
He's got the leverage to.
What's the name of that red card? The event that destroys the board.
Observation.
Yeah.
Red King Cold's observation.
I like that card.
Yeah. I like it as the one-off in
Yeah,
like red
in-
Ruthless decks.
Yeah, but in this matchup, it doesn't do a ton. But I do like that people are running it. It's a good call.
Okay.
Yep, the one attack.
Yep. Bye attacks. So long.
So Tim's relegated to blocking things or performing whatever's on top of his discard pile.
Which is another power lift.
Yeah, but that card can change. That's the other thing about
Right.
Ruthless is
I mean, yeah.
if he just sits on the mastery for
He's
a turn or
patient
2, it
enough,
might
he
get
might
way
get
better.
something better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for this combat. Like, unless he takes some damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I mean, he's got like
Tim
a
can
handful
totally
of
push
blocks,
stuff.
So
If he wants to.
So he's just
he's
going to
gotta-
play the power lift here.
okay, sure,
It protects him a little bit.
yeah.
Shit. All right.
My God.
I know which one it's not going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, Double Blast probably
That might-
the play to go here.
That might be
Yeah.
the game, honestly. Not even in terms of like, will Tim kill him this turn, but just like I think Tim might get an advantage that can't be overcome.
Yeah.
Because he's
I
definitely
mean, a little bit.
got the ability to hit level 3. Like he's gonna take the terror with the mastery ultimately. Yep.
Do it right.
Terror on top. That's right.
Well, if he discards the blue guard, he'll get both.
Yeah.
Right, that's
and he
true.
doesn't really like the slide's good, but he doesn't need it.
He's doing it.
Yeah, might
Yeah.
as well. The writing's on the wall now.
Yeah.
Especially since he's seen Nick's hand, he knows he's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Just get rid of another block.
Yep. Probably the escape. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he can't even
Sure.
free level off of the terror.
That double confront, man.
Can't
That's
believe that
fucking
paid off.
brutal.
Yeah, that worked out really well for him. No kidding.
Yeah, I think this is game. Like I said, even if Nick survives this turn, which is totally plausible with 2
Yeah.
Omni
Yeah.
blocks, like I don't see him digging out of this hole. It's not impossible, but
Yep.
it's very unlikely.
Get the day. Youch.
That's so much damage. Just like a sickening amount.
Yep, yeah, that gets stopped by the power lift, and then he's still got 2 more blocks. Arm can. Not sure exactly what. Yeah, I was gonna
One
say.
of them's going to pass forever, and the other one's going
Sure.
to go off.
Terror for Unleashed or Kaioken.
Probably Unleashed.
Probably Unleashed.
Yep.
Yep.
Unless he doesn't have attach cards left.
There's enough deck there that I assume that
You
they
would think he
has
you would
a
think he does,
couple.
but I would it would be very funny if he missed with that Unleashed.
Yeah, I'm sure it happened to somebody once.
Uh-huh.
I could believe it. That unleashed whiff. Best not take endurance.
Yep. The full 5 terror.
Seriously.
Even that blue slide, once he gets up to the
Mhm.
top level, is going to do something like 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And there's Rebuke.
Another good card.
Card power 4 unleashed.
Oh my god.
So it happens. At least it's not first turn.
It took a couple of
Yeah.
turns just to get here, at least.
It's still not fun to watch, but it's
Yeah.
way more tolerable when it happens mid-game.
Yeah.
You had your chance to do something.
Mm-hmm. That smug punch.
Hopefully make this a pit stop at 3 here.
You mean 4?
Yeah, he didn't. Well, no, yeah, he did. Never mind.
Yeah.
So he just blocked it with a stop. Like Goku's
Yeah.
level 3 power.
Yeah. And he's got one more stop in hand.
Just a pretty vanilla attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes his next thing free. And I think gives
One of
stages
those
or
ones,
something.
yeah, it makes your next one free, and there's a very similar
It's
one.
a
I
really
think
weird
if you
card.
have a higher MP level, then it's unpreventable, or more
Yeah,
anger. Or
yeah, it
something
lowers
like that.
lowers anger. The other, I like the other one a little bit better. It lowers
Yeah,
anger
one
2 as a secondary.
Right.
And
I
if
think
you're
that one's more
if
usable
your MP
now.
level's higher, it's unpreventable. Set 3 blue energies for 6.
Ouch. Is he going to
I
stop?
mean, yeah, it's just like all his options are bad right now. That is probably like among the most damaging attacks he's gonna do.
It's true.
And everything's unpreventable anyway, so that part doesn't really matter. Like it's
Right.
not like
Now we have
Goku for
terror for your strongest attack.
Yeah.
Yep, cost no stages. Do that attack. You're supposed to search first.
Yeah, what
That
the
was
heck?
technically.
That was,
in fact, that is
pretty
actually
wrong.
a pretty serious violation since he saw all those cards he milled. Like, yeah, that's.
But you have to.
He
do
should
it-
get a warning for that, if nothing
Yeah.
else. Whatever.
Why would you get choke?
It's his strongest attack.
Say it might be the thing that does the most damage, or maybe he wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah. It's gonna still push a big number. 8.
Yeah. I think that was just 7. I could have miscounted. But.
Slide.
Oh yeah,
for,
he'll be -1.
slide for a shitload. Just 11.
Ugh. Entirely unpreventable. And this whole thing turned on just hitting the one terror on leverage, and he didn't even draw it; it just top
Right.
decked it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, leverage is a little sickening with new blue mastery.
Uh-huh.
Like it's
It's
fucking
amazing
really good.
what cards were were revealed for those leverages though. Like holy crap.
Yeah, but I mean, even like there are really no bad options. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you might hit a block you can't use or whatever, but or like the
But
very
with the new
rare.
mastery, the card you can't use, you can still
Yeah.
use.
Yeah. Still just
Yep.
All right, one life card.
Wow.
Let's do this.
YOLO.
Blaze of glory.
He's got like I think it's a mule kick.
He's gonna play the
To
Tandem
2
Blast.
life cards.
Huh?
Can't even pay
Four
the 2
life,
anger.
right? Yeah. So it's just an energy for
Mm.
3. Yeah, +1, -2.
Tim will happily take it.
Okay. Good effort. Do what you got to do.
Probably just gonna Goku. Could just get AK.
I don't like that play one
What?
bit.
I wasn't expecting to get more actions in
Right.
his turn, but I mean that's just fine. He already has a physical block. All he has to do is take a turn to win.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but still.
I'm okay with it, I
It seemed
suppose.
real weird. It was not what I was expecting.
Put some prevention on the pile. Yep, game over.
There it is. Tim has gone to 5-0.
Yeah, seriously.
That was a really good blue leverage, is a fact.
Yeah. I still can't believe how all those confrontations paid off for him.
Yeah, that was pretty surprising.
Mm-hmm. That was a very...
It easily goes the other way if it hadn't.
And it paid off swimmingly.
Yep.
My goodness.
Yeah, he can cut
Okay.
right over. That's fine. All right, so that's
Woohoo.
round 5.
Yeah.
Let's see if he wants to come over and brag about being awesome.
I mean, you can. These are going to be the bummers for me. I want to talk to anybody about Blue Goku. Hey, you drew really, really well. Congratulations. I'll give him a little more credit than that. Like, he played just fine. But Blue Goku's such an autopilot deck. Like, you draw good cards, you win. Most of your cards are pretty good. Not a fan. I hope they change some stuff after Worlds.
Yeah.
Good effort.
Yeah, do that.
They were even in their discussion before I turned the gameplay on. If they were talking about why he took choke for no reason,
Oh.
and apparently he didn't have one. He just wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, dig was on. Anything was unpreventable. But you know, like I said, people get into like they have autopilot actions. Like I've done that before too,
Oh,
where
yeah.
you build a plan, and then even when a better opportunity presents itself, an action or two later, like you've got your plan in order, and you just kind of execute on the thing you were already thinking of. Yeah, that was an okay game. Like I said, it was certainly better than First Turn Unleashed.
Oh yeah.
It's
It went on, like stuff happened, but yeah.
It's still unfortunate that card swings games that way. And then Blue Goku, basically, they have 4 of them. Like they have the Unleashed, 3 Unleasheds, and Terror, and Kaioken, which is like halfway there, especially if it's late game. But ugh,
Yeah. Yeesh.
it's just no fun to watch. I'm really not looking forward to Stop Cut if that's what we end up seeing. But you
Yeah,
know, it is
I
what it
don't
is. That's
know.
the state of the game right now.
I don't know much about how other standings are, so
Okay.
it's coming. Cool.
Get a brief sit down with Tim before. Do you know if time was called or if
I
they're?
don't think so. I didn't.
Yeah,
look
I'll
at
say,
the
it
timer.
seems
I
kinda
hadn't
early,
heard
like-
time being called because they have that
Seems like
alarm
they're
that
still
goes
going.
off with the timer.
Yeah, we can hear it from here.
Or at least in the headphones, I can.
For sure.
I was hearing it even without it.
Yeah.
You and your superhuman hearing.
Yeah, sure.
Superhuman hearing.
So we got one more round. We'll have our top 8 after that. Oh, and I had a quick announcement too. I was told by they are running, for anyone in the area, ARG will be running a standard tournament tomorrow at 10 a.m. for $20. I think the minimum $500 payout. Red Bribe will be the promo entrance.
Oh, that's
Red
fun.
Bribe promo.
Oh, okay,
if you
so
haven't
that's
seen
where
it.
that's coming
Sure.
from.
So check that out if you're looking for more DBZ action tomorrow morning. Well, Tim,
Anyway,
Hi.
how's it going? Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you're officially top cut, right? 5-0.
I believe
You would
so.
think.
Good
Yeah.
deal. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
it's quite the run of the last 2 days.
Yeah, no kidding. I was like, this weekend specifically has been very
Yeah,
good.
it's been really
2
good
days
for
ago,
me.
it's like, yeah, I hope I make cut at the LCGQ or LCQ, and then
Yeah.
here you are. You're gonna be a top cut at Worlds.
Yeah.
Scoot that a little just to make sure we can get as much of you as possible.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, so congratulations. Good luck in top cut. And I guess your next match, too, although not nearly as much on the line as those
Yeah.
first
Well,
5.
It does.
I think now it matters for the
Yes,
The
the,
seed.
record,
Yeah.
the higher
for-
seeding
Yeah.
goes
yeah,
first.
Yeah, the seating.
That is true. Yeah, they have.
So
done
that's-
that
Which is
first.
like
Still very
I
important.
Yeah, and that's a cool twist. It's still weird to me the way that Richie had announced like the sequencing because he was like, "Oh, it's gonna be some super secret
Right.
special thing," and it's a neat idea, but it's not like it doesn't change your strategy going
My-
into top cut. It's like you want to win as many games as possible.
My guess
like you
was
always.
that they wanted to do an alternate format and then couldn't think of one. And then
I
all right,
could
let's
believe
do
that
this.
also.
I think it's a nice change for.
I do too. I like it.
It gives somebody initiative to try and do better.
Right.
Yeah.
In the later rounds, even if you've already made your top cut.
Yeah, no, I agree too. I like the idea. It's just
And gives the people who played a little bit better in Swiss, like
Yeah.
who ranked a little higher, just a little bit of a extra bonus.
Yeah, it's a
like-
good change into the game.
for sure. Do you have any other thoughts on like the matches before or this one? Just how your tournament's gone so far? Obviously, it's gone well, but
It's gone really well. I was a little worried in my last round yesterday because
Oh, right on.
with the Adept Gohan,
Yes,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was.
I had played him in round 6.
Sure.
And
Oh.
he beat me in round 6, and so I had to overcome that and beat him again, or not again.
Right,
I guess,
win
but
that game.
Win that game.
was he? Were you 7-1 yesterday or 6-2?
I was 6-2.
Okay,
I
so-
lost to him in round 6, and then I lost to a blue Goku mirror match
Sure.
in round 7.
Yeah.
And then my
Oh,
round
okay.
8 was the blue Tau that everyone was talking about.
Right.
I saw that deck.
Do
actually.
you know what his record was? I just wanted to know what that.
Tau?
Yeah, what that deck.
5 and 3
5-3.
after I
Okay.
beat him.
Wow.
in round
That's
8.
very respectable for a
Yeah,
blue Tau
absolutely.
deck. I would have loved to see him squeeze into cut,
So
but
you
like
were just crushing dreams all over the place yesterday.
something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to be the underdog here.
Trying to think what else.
That was a pretty interesting game to watch, actually, just because nobody went off on leash turn 1. It took you guys a couple of turns to get into it.
Which one?
The one you just played.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. I was definitely thankful to not see any like first or second turn blow ups.
I got a really, really strong combat. I seen Dig down there, and I just decided to just leave it there and wait for a few combos.
I really
I'd
liked that.
benefit.
I really liked that strategic pass when he had passed into you in that combat. You were like, "I'm just gonna get out and then evaluate my options in my next turn." Like I thought that was a really strong play. People don't do that. I feel like people don't end combat when they have additional actions as often as they should in
Right.
some
Yeah,
cases.
I
Like,
felt like I could have pushed for damage, but if he had like an escape or something, it was going to get real bad for me.
yeah,
Right. And you even saw with the turn with the blue tear, he did have the escape, and you were able to confrontation that out before
Yeah,
he could even get up to 2.
And I drew into that second one, and so I was able to get rid of his first attack and then leverage with the second one from
For
his
sure.
mastery. And then that leverage.
Everything
play was
went
just,
so well.
Those
that leverage
leverages,
play was
You
man.
amazing.
saw that 3, you're like, well, that's probably the game.
Yeah.
That leverage.
No, yeah,
there was a couple things I missed in the beginning too, especially with when he was under dig and he took the endurance in the beginning.
Yeah.
I saw you guys
And
caught
then-
that.
And then I realized after the next attack that I did, when he took 5 from, I think it was the tear, no, the neck beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't crit his
yeah,
dagger.
yeah. We
Right,
mentioned
we-
that.
Yeah.
And he was able to tandem blast the
I
next
was
turn.
too busy talking to him about what the previous thing with
Sure.
the endurance, and
Yeah.
I missed it.
Right,
and
right,
then I
right.
saw the tandem, and I'm like, well,
Oops.
yeah.
So thankfully that didn't end up.
Yeah, I
hurting
say
you
that's a
in the end.
pretty minimal as far as mistakes go. Like that
Right.
one's a
Yeah.
one you can make and probably not lose a game on, especially in that matchup. Like the anger matters, but it's not like an Orange Roshi level of the anger
Yeah.
matters. Like it's a little less critical than that.
Right.
But yeah, good stuff. So congratulations.
Yep.
Thank
Good luck in your last round. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Yep.
Nice to meet all of you.
Nice to meet you too.
And then we'll see you in Top Cut.
Yes, we'll see you
so
again, I'm sure.
we'll see you on stream tomorrow, maybe. But
Hopefully.
in the in cut regardless.
Yeah.
So yeah, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yep, I think there's still, like we said,
there's
I think
a couple minutes left,
there's still
so
time
we'll,
left in round. I don't know how many matches are still being played, so we might just
Take a break here
yeah.
and come back
Yeah,
for round
yeah.
6.
We'll sign off for a hot second, but don't go anywhere for too long, because yeah. Oh, come on,
come on,
it's
come
still
back.
on. Get over here.
I had my store owner telling me that I need to mention it.
Sure.
Go for it.
We got a hot plug from our
Uh-oh.
round 5 winner, and then we're gonna sign off.
Yeah, I'm actually from Forgotten Path Games, and they wanted me to give them a shout out and everything. They're an awesome store, so that's where we're from, West Coast.
That's
Vacaville,
California, right?
Oh,
That
SoCal?
was where, or no, that was the was it the Northern Cal or
Yeah, Northern California.
yeah,
Northern
except,
Okay.
yeah, that's where we
Yeah, Lance Park
Yeah.
and West Park.
commentated out of when Brian brought all his stuff.
You guys have done a lot of like Winospheres, right? The World
Yeah,
Spheres.
Winter
Yeah.
Spheres,
Those are cool.
the World Spheres. Yeah, Matt Ribeiro got placed last year into Worlds, and so he brought his spheres back, and we had a couple Winospheres.
Neat.
And so we're thinking of, now that I've placed in here,
Right.
Pay it forward.
win a dig.
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
So-
No, that's
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, I say
get
get right up in there and like name and address
Alright.
again one more
Yeah,
time.
one more
'cause
time.
We gotta rep.
Careful,
we gotta
careful,
rep our
careful.
good local stores.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, it's Forgotten Path Games in Vacaville, California.
good
I'm
stuff.
Not exactly sure their actual address.
No, that's
but-
fine. The city was good enough. Like
Yeah.
you could type that into Google and you'll figure it
I know
out.
they've had
So,
2 very successful regionals already, and I'd expect a 3rd.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what we're really hoping for, and they've been really good so far.
good stuff.
They've always given a lot of product and everything. The players are always happy.
sure.
I haven't heard any complaints.
Yeah, and then
Never
like
have either.
sure. On the note of just like repping local stores in general, if you have a local store, go buy product from them.
Yeah.
Like play there. Even if you don't like. I realize some people are buying like cases or more
Yeah.
sometimes. So even if you can't afford to buy all your product from like a physical retailer, buy some of it. Like
Even
give those guys some money.
Go
They're
down
working
there and
hard.
Buy, like a pack of sleeves or something.
Sure,
Whatever
like
it
just
takes.
buy some other stuff, but support your local game stores. Like those people work really hard, and it
Yeah,
means a lot
that's
when
tough
you
business.
support them for like helping them do the thing that you love to do.
Right,
Like
exactly.
Eternal Games in Michigan.
Say maybe one at random.
So, you
Well,
know.
thanks,
One
guys.
that comes
thank
to
you.
mind.
Thank you. All right, and yeah, good luck for the rest of the day and tomorrow.
All right.
And-
And
yeah.
we'll see you all in
Yep.
20 minutes or so.
Right on. Be back in a bit.
Yay.